finished no lower than 4th. We have been promoted, so well done. Well done to you all. But we've still got games to go, and we still win them games, we still finish joint top. Okay, and that's what we should be aiming for. That starts tonight. It is going to be a hard game tonight, because we know what they are a good side. And we know, obviously, as before with their keeper, how good he was. Different ball game. We didn't know, if he wasn't in goal that game, we'd have been in there.
He was only good at saving penalties.
Shame that's the only fucking shots we had.
To be fair. But listen, at the end of the day, right, I've gone with a very energetic starting line-up tonight, alright? Because with the weather out there, and it's a bit harder on the pitch and all the rest of it, then we bring our other players on that know what they're doing. It's alright, darling. You come, just well done. Well done. What did Dad do? What size are they? I wasn't But lads, all joking aside, right? As you line up, Luke in goal, Spud at right back, Zach at left back, Dave and Jarvo centre halves. Ege in there again, alright. Toby and Ben, alright. Dexter Theo, when he gets here, Kobe will be just in behind you, because when we played down at Silly Place at the weekend, I felt we looked better when you dropped in to the hole, because as a centre half, Dave and Jarvo will tell you, one of them is like, well, do we go in there after him or not? Alright? So that's for you today. And I was impressed with your work rate as well. It went up on the little Richter scale we've got for you. Just a little bit up, just got up to a 3. So, but that's how you line up. It will be harder. The ground is rock solid, isn't it? Yeah. It's going to be warm. And also there's a crosswind. So get the ball on the deck and do what we normally do. Do the right thing, talk, work hard, everybody will be kicking on, alright? We just wear them down, but we need to take our chances, boys. We need to take our chances. Alright? We've gone off the boil a little bit in the last couple of weeks. I know we've still been winning, which is a sign of a good side, because we're grinding results out. But you are promoted now. That was the aim at the start of the season. And for me and Dave and Darren, and that after 5 years, that's where we've got to. Alright? Steve's come on board the last 2 seasons. You know, we've had it hard. And we've got promoted. So well done to every one of you. But we finish it off properly. We don't take our foot off. We want 2nd place. Right, we need 2nd. We need it.
Well, I'm joined by Gary, Luke and Ollie's. We've got a midweek game against Rayne. Played them recently, it was 0-0 and lost on penalties. So Gary, do you think we're going to fare different tonight?
Yeah, no disrespect to Jarvo. We didn't have the big man in between the sticks, did we? No, and that's no disrespect to Jarvo. We've done the job. But when it come down to the penalties, Dan's not a keeper, is he? So that was the thing. Rayne are a good side. They finished 4th. Hopefully, not tonight, but in their last game, they'll secure 4th, because they're a good bunch of lads, aren't they? And they're all right. I might not like them during the game, obviously, if things go and tits up, but do you know what I mean? But yeah, look, it's a midweek game, so we've got a full squad. Everybody get a run out. With a bit of luck, we can get the 3 points, and then that moves us then into 2nd on goal difference, which is. And then we just push on from there, sort of thing, you know what I mean?
Luke, obviously...
That's right, Steve, in you come, darling.
Steve always likes to get involved. Luke, obviously, 4 games to go. You've been unbelievable this season. The amount of clean sheets we've got. Gary, you probably know how many it is off the top of your head.
We've had 13, and I think Dylan had 2 or 3 of them, so he's on about 10.
Yeah, Luke, it's been a good season for you, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's been alright. Yeah, it's been a good season actually. I was just said last time I was on the old YouTube channel that it's not making me, it's the defence as well. They've been outstanding as well. So like we was looking at the stats the other day, only to let in like 26 goals this season. We've looked back at last season, a couple of seasons, and Gary will know full about them. We've let in like near enough triple, if not quadruple that. So I think it's going to be a good season. We've done well so far, and I think we've just got to finish on a high.
Yeah.
Just as high up as we can.
Yeah,
so.
just on that point, I think we might have conceded the same amount of goals in one game once.
Yeah, all right, Ollie, that's tomorrow we go, okay? We hit a bad day that day.
So yeah, we just got to be clinical today. I think the captain's already said about it. We've got to be clinical. We've got to play our football. These are a good side. Obviously, we drew 0-0. We beat them, I think, away 3-2, which was a close game. Yeah. But it's never an easy game anyway. So we've got 4 hard games, 4 cup finals in my eyes. Win 3 of them, come second. So
yeah,
that's what we've got to do. It's my aim anyway, letting the team as well. So.
Ollie, obviously you've been around playing for quite a while and you know momentum is such a big thing in football. How do you think that's going to help us? Obviously we've not played as well recently, but we're still winning, racking up points. It means everything come the end of the season, doesn't it?
I think there's been a lot of pressure on the boys' heads. I think coming into the end of the season when you're fighting for promotion, you're fighting for top spot, you're fighting now to hit second or joint top depending on goal difference. I think the pressure's got to us in probably the last 4 or 5 games, it's noticed, but we've been grinding out wins, and grinding out wins when you're playing poor is what wins you things and what makes you do good in a team. Just touching on today, got a nice young squad out there today as well, full of beans, full of energy, full of spunk. Don't know if you've had that in there.
Yeah.
So they should have the beating of these midweek. We're at home, we're at our ground, we know the facilities, we know what we're doing. I think if we move the ball around, keep it down, I think we should put these to bed in the first half, to be honest.
Down now. Good ball. No way. Unlucky boy. It is now. It is.
What did I say? Don't play. No! Oh, carry it. Oh.
Where's that? Go on, Dex. Get on. Dex, get out there, Dex. Go on.
No, go for
finish.
Finish.
Go for goal, you can. Oh, you finish. Go for goal, you can. Yeah!
Every chance.
Is that 2-0? Yeah. There's no good lad.
Deliver, Zaki, deliver! That's it. One of you. Yes!
And it just causes him a lot of pain, but he doesn't know why.
Yeah, I didn't want to be that person.
No, fine.
Flood you with a load of questions. I just want to make sure it's alright.
Touch.
Oh my, went in.
Oh my
On. Get down and play with him, good.
Play Cole.
Yes.
Goal.
Come on.
Well, not the result we wanted, Gary, but it's been a long season. It's been a very good season overall, and that's the main thing we've got to look at. Today wasn't our best performance overall, but yeah.
Credit to Rayne.
Credit to Rayne.
Credit to Rayne. You know, they were on it. They were sharp. They
wanted it more.
Yeah, they were. First, every ball on it. They were everything. So you've got to, sometimes you have to take your hat off and say to them that you know, the better team won. And I've got no comment, they won. Second half, you know, we get into it a little bit more. The team talk, we come back. But listen, again, their keeper, he's a very good keeper, and he's a nice lad too. And to be fair to, they're all nice lads. They've all stayed behind the touch, right? You know, the girls, Vicky and Kim, done the food for us. But yeah, no, the game, go back to the game. We just weren't at the races. And as bad as we were, they were good. I feel. You know, I think, you know, and it was what it was. It has been a long, hard season. We can still finish it
up a little bit.
Yeah. And I think, you know, it's got to some of the lads, which it would do because we've been excuse me, we've been pushing on sort of three fronts at one stage. We was in a semi-final one cup, quarter-final another, pushing for the league. It's not excuses,
No.
because we can still finish runners up. And congratulations to Frinton and Walton, day one tonight. So that's Division 4 title for them. So fair play to the lads. They're all right. I like them and all when we were down there. They're a good bunch of lads. So congratulations to Frinton and Walton. Now we've just got to win 2 out of the last 3. We win 2 out of the last 3, and hopefully we can. We've got a week now, so the boys can get themselves sorted.
Get it out of the head.
Get it out of their head, have a breather. We go and celebrate we go to the cup final on Friday.
The first team, yep.
So that'll be good. That's good for the club, good for Graham, good for the players. We can go and enjoy that. We'll lose or draw. Well, we won't be a draw, but we'll not lose. We go and we enjoy it. It's good for the club. And we just move forward. But like I say, do you know, sometimes you do play teams and you come off and you I lost to them and then he said, but I really, Rayne are a good bunch of lads, and there was no real, you know, guy. We've all had a laugh with them, and we've lost, but you know, where we are to where we've come from in the last 3 or 4 seasons,
Yeah.
we've done really well.
I think, Steve, one thing that is good is that people come off the pitch, you know, maybe not doing certain things in the change room, but the anger and the frustration shows they care, doesn't it? You'd rather that than they don't care, so.
Yeah, they care because they know they could have been better in the first half. I think the second half, we come out of that and we won that 2-1, so you sort of take that as a positive.
Yeah.
And I thought we were the better team second half.
Yeah. And a bit for their really good keeper, Rayne's keeper.
But yeah, second half much better, wasn't it? We
Yeah.
looked more threatening, we looked more composed on the ball.
And a nice goal from Toby.
Who?
Toby. Nice goal from Toby.
Was it?
It was Toby,
Toby,
Probably couldn't see in the light.
there's everything.
But yeah, look, positive. They won the second half. They've just got to build on that for the next game next Tuesday.
Yeah.
And start how they played the second half. Can't start like what they did in the first half because it's going to be the same story again, which you can't afford.
No.
So yeah, a week off, nearly a week off, isn't it? Refresh their legs and refresh their brains, and
We'll go from there.
just a final push, isn't it?
Yeah, because like I say, when you said, we said, didn't we, beginning of the month, we were literally, what was it, 6 games, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was Saturday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Saturday. So it was going to be hard, but you know, it is what it is, isn't it? And we play football, we enjoy it, and you know. But I have to say, I'm so proud of the lads this season because it's been a long, hard slog. Me, Darren, and now Steve. Dave's been in there from the beginning for the last one. We knew what was coming. We knew we'd get to this point with the lads. And yeah, I can't fault them. I really can't. And going back to that, getting a bit aggy in the change rooms, all of them ranting them. I kind of like that. That doesn't bother me because to me, if they'd have come in here laughing and joking, I'd have had the rage, you know. Do you know what I mean? But to come in and see Darren lose his pipe, which doesn't normally happen as such, does it? Like, well, not like that. You know, and then the players were. I don't think that's. I think that's healthy.
That's a good thing.
I think it's healthy because it shows that you know you're all in it together. But like I did point out to the lads, once they cross the white line, that's down to them. And I think they knew that in the first half, some of our decision making weren't on it. But again, full credit to Rayne.
Yeah.
They come here and you look where they started, and now they've got right up to 4th. You know, fair dues to them.
Yeah.
But you know, we've got a few injuries now. Luke, he's quite badly battered up, poor bloke. But we just go again.